Matthias, and it's a pleasure being here in your sharing your cruising studio with you today.
That's good. Yeah. So
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to be in your studio. And as a matter of fact, this is my first time. This is my debut. I am Jerry Asia, a resident of District Number 4, Mosurado County. So we look forward to interesting conversation.
thank you, Jared and James. Thank you for honor our invite to be here today. And this is Blaze Radio, and this program one of the most listened to program right now on this station. So thousands of people are listening to us, and they want to hear what we have to say today because, as the name goes, development insight. People expect us to outline development issues, those things that are affecting our people in the community, those developmental initiatives that individuals, institutions, NGOs are undertaking that impacting the life of people. It can be any other person. So we outline these things, we flag those issues so that people can be aware as to what is going on around them, and so forth. So thank you for coming. Mr. James Lavawu, this is the first time for you guys to come into our studio, and it's a pleasure having you today as an educator who have been imparting knowledge for over the years into young Liberians, making sure that they become productive citizens. You are here today. So just introduce yourself quickly, then we can go to Mr. Yassi as well.
Thank you very much. My name is James Labla Way. Like you said, basically, I am an educator and also a resident of District Number 4.
Thank you, Mr. Yassi.
Yeah, rightly again, I am Jerry Asia. Like we said previously, we are here to talk about pertinent issues that have got to do with developmental initiatives in District Number 4, Mosurado County. And so we'll be in advocacies. And I also want to premise or close on this. Martin Luther was right when he said that our life becomes to end when we begin to keep quiet on issues that matter. It is on this basis that we have deemed it necessary to be in your studios. Thank you.
I agree with you on that. And of course, it's a reality because we will not keep quiet until we see the good thing happening.
Yeah.
So the few bad ones will not overcome the good ones in society. We just have to keep talking until the good thing happens. So
Exactly.
thank you guys for coming. So James, I know that in district number 4, this is the rainy season. There are so many things happening right now across the plus
Exactly.
32 communities.
Yeah.
So let's hear you.
Yeah. Basically, currently, in District Number 4, there are a lot of issues taking place in District Number 4 currently. The issue of bar rules and uh, this is the rainy season. We have issues of flooding communities all around. Some of the communities in District 4, roads are not paddable and so forth. There are a lot of things currently taking place in District Number 4. These are some of the reasons we thought it was to actually come to flag some of this issue out and provide some recommendation to our representative and checkmate him when he's not currently working, and also score him when he have some when he have achieved some good things also to applaud him for that. So this is why basically we are here today to discuss on some of those things in our district.
Thank you, James. You sound so objective. I heard you saying that some of those things that he had done will allow them to
Yeah.
applaud him. I think that's a good thing because a lot of people will say, okay, we are just here to criticize, and we are just here to talk about those things that he's not doing or she's not doing as a representative. But it's a good thing, to also speak out those initiatives, those achievements of the lawmaker, any other individual for that matter that you want to discuss, and people will know that, oh yeah, this person had tried, but they had some shortcoming. So thank you for being that objective. We look forward to you outlining some of those things. Mr. Yasia, yeah, let's hear you as well.
Yeah, basically, like he brilliantly intimated about the plethora of issues in the district. the challenges our people are faced with. And it is on that basis that we are here to speak to those issues and do it in a way that speak in a way that will be very objective and try to push some of the losses, some of the issues, and provide objective way forward for our people. Because as we speak, there are rules, like he said, that are not pliable. That are not pliable. If you see the South rule, it's terrible conditions. There are you are aware of the climate change, the issue of flooding, the challenges that cut across the daily way of district number 4. And so there are just too many issues, there are just too many pitfalls and laxes in our district that need to be, engaged head on. But when you have people who come and mesmerize the masses, our people, our struggling masses, with political rhetorics, at the end of the day, when they are giving power and they turn their back on the people, it is just quite unfortunate. And the developmental drive that other of us are talking about, the way we want to move this country forward, we cannot do it when we have people who should be liable to the people, who should be intervening and trying to solve some of the pressing challenges head on and try to provide some relief for our people, especially so when you have a populations that basically are at the margin, that are economically disenfranchised. We think it's just quite necessary that those who occupy the echelons of leadership to intervene and try to provide way forward for our people so that our people can live from the stage of indignation to the state of respectability. And that is why we are here. We'll be very objective. We will be we will speak on the premise, the facts, the data. And I know I have followed you for some time. You are an investigative journalist. So anything we say here that will be far fetched.
Obviously, that's why we are here, because
you will do your fact
those
findings.
informations are be coming out on this platform today. We will authenticate them.
Yeah.
We will still rain to cease maybe a month for now to be getting to the dry season, but we still have serious problems, so it's a good thing to start with the raw condition. Moving forward, still with Mr. Jared Yasia, the role in district number 4. I heard you speak about the representative of some politician mesmerizing the ordinary citizen at a detriment. When they get into power, then they turn their back. Are they issue
that we all are humans, right? We all are humans. He's seen the role. He have a lot of his staffers who actually apply that role day and night, going to work, coming, and that role is served as the one essential most the more commercial role for Socrates. You've been to Sokne, you live in Sokne, you're aware of that role. And other people use that role. So seeing that role in that condition from time to time, and he is second and saw that role, he stopped during the campaign time, he came and stopped to Be Better Junction. Promise the people of district number 4 that yeah, as soon as I take on the mantle of authority, this as they will be one of my first engagement. I will ensure that they make the role palatable that students, citizens of the district can have access to this guru. So after taking over now our representative, going roughly 9 months, seeing no effect, no impact, nothing. We are not hearing anything. The only thing we heard, the only story we heard or more recent is that oh, he had took loan, he bought yellow machines. They are just waiting for the dry season. We are not seeing nothing.
But James, let
yeah.
me hold you there. The last time I ever drove on that road was maybe a week ago. So I decided like they're having a little Facebook post about it. Like the 7 entrances to Sokene, Ominga, and the rest of the community are very, very bad.
Okay.
And some of the staff from the office of the honorable were like, our engineer advised us not to touch those roads because of rainy season. How you guys better look at that statement?
I think that sounds very laughable to me. That our engineer, advised that we should wait for the dry season.
So what is the representative currently? What does he live in Sokene, Duporo, Ominga, or where?
Well, currently, the lawmaker live in the Dupero Bell.
Okay.
There he have a resident. He and his family stay there. So because he that major road leading from Dupero Market towards the capital building is well paid for or quota.
Yeah.
So he feel that one his family he can have access to good road to go to work, to go to school. So it means that then the people of district number 4 situation are okay. So that's how he feel. So I feel that if you live around it somewhere at the last turning point or beyond Olympe, then I think you would be taking
Area
the road.
Ominga, because if you're living from Ray Hill to enter into Ominga, I know about 3 bridges that are almost cut into half. Like 75% of the road is gone already. Because when I was going there to a colleague, I'm like, no, this weather is too heavy. I cannot put my car into it. So other resident came around and said, no, you can go. That's the road we have here. So I mean, I'm a witness to that. So I understand apparently some staff from his office will be listening to us or watching us online, and I know some of them would like to call to make their contribution as well.
Yeah.
And area I want for people who listening to tag him to just access the honor again to into Blaze Radio so that he will understand that these issues are unfolding in district number 4.
Here's a man, Mr. Bowman, who came as a neophyte to district number 4 in the body politics, right? He came with the ideas of mobile clinic,
Okay.
putting drugs and other assorted material on my vehicle, taking them to places.
We still see that right now?
No, you will not see that no more because he's currently not a representative of the district. He started bringing our vacational school, which was not meeting any school standards. People paying $10 US to buy a t-shirt, $5 US to register. So let's see, 1,000 people registering to enter such a school. What do you experience? People are still making the men rich. Like
so was it like free vocational training?
That's how he announced it as free vocational school. We experienced that during the time. You and myself aware that these are some of the things that brought Russell Swapo Dennis to.
So let's do the competitive analysis before his election as representative.
Yeah.
And now he's a representative. What is the difference like within the school right now?
As I speak to you, the school almost all across the district, various sessions have been operating. It's almost at the stage of collapse. The school is not actually functional like before. When he was in his campaign suit or campaign gear, those schools like to admit it was functional, but he was receiving something like almost $25 from students. That is, they have to pay $15 for a t-shirt and they have to pay some $10 for registration purpose.
All right, Mr. Jasia, let's come to you on the issue of the vocational school, because many a time people will be like, I'm empowering the young people. So I'm advocating, I want to make them to be a productive citizen. So on that basis, they use the manifesto sometimes to get to where they want to get. And I think that should be the second one happening in district, even though District 4 is not good at retaining lawmaker or
Oh, yeah,
putting
of
them
course,
back.
yeah.
So we are aware of that.
We are clear on the
All
record
right.
for
So
that.
coming to this point that the current representative used the issue of skill training to get into power. How was it like before, and how do your young people see that in District 4 to elect them?
So interestingly, it's something very appalling, and I would just love to dive a little bit on the issue of road.
Okay.
And of course, I can
Yeah,
continue
no
on
problem.
that issues. All right, we talk about. Were you asking Comrade James, which he responded brilliantly about the issue of law, whether lawmaker is responsible to do road. But the guy just killed that argument. He bought yellow machines, and we saw that on the social media. We saw it
Is
all
it established and
Right.
bought those yellow machines?
then somebody-
He claiming that he took loan to buy such a
Somebody
machine.
is telling me that we had to wait until the dry season. President Joseph Imambaga is intervening in roads at this time. It is not impossible. The social economic advancement of our people is anchored and tailored on transportation.
Obviously.
And so if you look at the issue of road and you say we should have our hand folded and just allow things to pass after the rainy season and before, why if the road cut and entirely our people cannot commute? Because serious problem for them.
And it's just
This
a
is not the
death
kind of
trap
leader.
right now.
And I heard you saying that the lawmaker we should give me a time, he just coming. And I said, I don't know why you took notice of that our people are not experimental guinea pigs.
I like that.
You think you can do the job. You have the capacity, you have the wherewithal to do the job. When you come, you should be able to do the job of the people. Because the world is advancing, already Liberia is lagging behind. A facet of our society cannot be like it is on an autopilot. So we cannot move our country, in that direction. You mentioned the issue about the vocational school. I always tell people education in the context of economics, it is an inelastic commodity. Education should be qualitative, not quantitative.
So the question was,
I just tried to
how
lay
the
a
young
previous
people
again.
saw that particular vocational school, that training institution, and then he's a good man, he can do it, he can expand it, he can make it more viable, and then to elect him, how people saw that before, and how is it like now that we are complaining?
That is the issues. You cannot come and politicize education. That was the premise I was making. Based on the importance, you cannot substitute education for any other thing. So if you say you want to provide education, the education that people receive, education is a major part of development. It's a component or tenets of development. Because when you talk about human resource development, it has got to do with education. And so the enlightenment of our people, giving them skill, vocational skills, because that is what lacking in Liberia. We don't have like Ghana. They have people when you in high school, they tell you have to specialize in some of the vocational
TVET program.
area, TVET program, which we are welcoming and people are endorsing into. But then you have the kind of program you politicize it, you do it at a campaign, and after the campaign, this should be the time now you give the people the opportunity for that advancement.
Exactly.
But then you can't do that. It is scary. It is scary. This is a mafia style of politics. In Liberia, many think that politics is about lying, but politics, you gotta be honest with the people. You cannot come and open our institutions that is providing education for the people, and then when you get in power, you feel relaxed, you close it down, and nothing is happening there. Like the commissaire, nothing very
sustainability.
substantive is happening there. It cannot be sustained. If I had issue with him, I did not vote him. I had issues.
It reminds me of the former representative of District 4.
Rosanne Swako, then,
The
the
it was
urban
also
initiative.
claimed that she also bought yellow machine or parking around white fence there's somewhere around there. We didn't see that yellow machine.
We are in a
current.
vicious cycle.
So now we
are in a vicious
we are
cycle.
also looking at another current representative claiming that they bought yellow machine for the sole purpose of rehabilitating the
They-
roads
they-
in
they-
district number 4.
This is a quagmire that we are faced with as a people. This is a challenge. People will come with the same methodology, with the same ideas.
Ideas.
They come and we
So
should
what
be
is the
talking about
problem?
difference.
What is the problem? Are we not still learning the tricks of the lawmakers or who be politicians, or what is it continual mistake we continue to make in our body politics to elect people on rhetoric or what?
What happened here is that Mr. Bumi, that's why we said in Liberia, a lot of our peoples are suffering. Poverty is what are leading up to some of these problems that put on some of these challenges. You understand that, right? Uh, you experience. I think you yourself a chairman for a movement before you yourself.
Definitely.
You understand that what happened in Liberia. People will not be looking for the truth. You understand that? People will not be looking for someone who have the capacity, who have the experience, who have the pedigree. But instead, someone will be looking for someone that will bring couple rest to them. This to be to on them, someone that will give them the 5 out of
Immediate
10 that-
benefit.
Yeah.
So they do it like it a
Quick
thing.
impact. Some people that will carry on quick impact project like Representative Michael Thomas did, fool our people. Now go all around the districts. Go and do your own surveys. A lot of people who voted in, they are beginning complaining. They are even telling me he as a career liar. The facts are there. Go to the vacation school now that he's claimed that he was operating. How will you graduate thousands of people from vacation school and just waste them riding motorbike all around here without even sending them anywhere to go and apply what they are learned?
Because I understand that prior to his election as representative, that was one of the major momentum I had in district number 4.
Yeah,
I
because-
saw people flying everywhere with the t-shirt.
Yeah, the
Marcus
only
Thomas.
reason is when he came, like as he made it earlier on, he was a neophyte in the body politics of district number 4, and he was trying to use the same conduit of his predecessor, Rosalie Swakoko Dennis.
Yeah.
You and myself, when Swakoko Dennis came, she started contesting district number 4. She brought the issue before contest. She brought the issue about the urban initiative.
Definitely.
It's free of charge. You can come. We're offering a carpentry. We're offering
Plumbing,
cosmetology.
driving.
Yeah, it's free. Just come and register. The moment she took over the matter authority as a lawmaker of the district, before we know, school fee went out to 18,000. You understand that? So it is same bad drive that Representative Michael Thomas saw. He said, "Yeah, the people, love to hear this type of thing. They love to hear this type of lies, right?" So it was the same idea that he came with to district number 4. He started being a vacation school to went town, so clean it.
So it was something that was decentralized.
That's something that he
But
decentralized.
I think those are things that when elections are coming around, people are be cognizant of, because an individual renting just somebody building or a school building and say, okay, this is a
Thank you.
vocational.
That's the
what
problem.
is the survivability?
Even the sustainability, that's the
It's-
problem.
Because tomorrow, if I'm elected, I say, no, I cannot pay that rent anymore. You can already wanting what I already subscribed to. So there's no need to even pay that rent. At the end, you just say sticking to one little tech building, and then you find out
And
the
in fact,
100
what
students will reduce.
substantial training are those people receiving the place where in the school is not even accredited?
Because a
Before
TVET
a TVET program
Yeah.
operate, it must have been that program should have been accredited, by the National Commission on Higher
Even the
Education.
students
or the
should be
Ministry-
able to go for internship.
Thank
to
you.
have a first-hand knowledge on what they are
We
learning.
witnessing the first time putting a 1,500 plus graduate up. As I speak to you, one of those graduates are not even working anywhere. That's a clear manifestation that the knowledge gained from the said institution is not anything substantial. It's not anything meaningful. You understand? It just the issue, like my comrade regularly said, people politicizing politics in
Education.
education.
All right. If you are listening to us, this is Blaze Radio 90.7. The program you are tuned into is Development Insight. Here with me, Amos Bowman. My guest today, Mr. James Labla Wood from District 4 and Mr. Jerry Yasia from District number 4. And we are here looking at those issues that are affecting the district and the workings of the lawmaker, Honorable Michael Thomas, right now in the district. We are discussing the road network. We'll also be looking at reconciliation. We'll be looking at So many issues today. Declaration of asset from the representative. How far in going over how he is considering doing that, and what have been some of the engagement across district number 4. So we'll be opening the phone line very shortly so that you can make your contribution. If you're not listening, the number to call is 0777 907 907. 0777 907 907 is the number to call right now. We'll be reading out the Lone Star number very shortly as soon as we get it done. But right now, you can call us on the orange 0777 907 907 to make your contributions and be part of this program this afternoon. Yes, so we already looked at those issues regarding the road network. We know that it's not only that the roads are not pliable, but it affects the people in so many ways. Because if we're having a bad road network, okay, I think we have a call, right? Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello,
Yeah, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Your name, and where's John us from?
This is Mr. calling from district number 4.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Prince S. Pega calling from district number 4.
Mr. Pega, you are welcome. This is Development Insight, and we have in studio Mr. Jane Lavla Wood and Jerry Yasia. We are discussing so many issues that are affecting the people of District Number 4. I hope you've been listening.
Yeah, I'm starting the program live from my comfort zone. And the two guys in your studio, they are explaining all. My brother, they particular district, when the politicians are coming, they will come in the name that they able to carry the district ahead. But as soon as they get into power, they try to fill the people. We heard around here that Honorable Marco Thomas bought Yellow Machine and up to President, all of the road entering the major road entering the soul clinic, all of the roads are bad off. So these guys will always come in the name of opening education, school, doing all of these things, to fool our people. And because of property as one of your hosts said in that particular field, because of property, our people are subscribed to this knowledge and we are continuing to make this error. Some of us saw these things, we never voted for Mr. Thomas. So that is why we are going through in the district. Thank you very much for your
Thank you,
for your
Mr.
discussion.
Pega. Thank you for joining us on this program this afternoon. It was good having you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we have another caller here. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah, let's hear your name and where you call us from.
I'm Ambassador Bobby Cowboy, and I'm the Executive Director of the Youth Initiative for Peaceful Advocacy. I formerly from a Weaver community.
Thank you, Mr. Kowe. Let's hear you.
So let me say good afternoon to your studio guests. I sat and listened to them. They spoke plentifully, and I like their conversation. They are not being biased, and they are true people that discuss issues, not personality. So the issues of Honorable Michael Thomas in District Number 4, is that not just Michael Thomas, but all others politicians now these days, they use our people,
Yes.
to ascend to power. Yeah, I can recall there were a mobile clinic stop
Yeah,
running
mobile
around.
clinic. Yeah, moving
Yeah.
around District
Yeah,
4.
They said that.
Yeah.
it cannot be formed no longer.
Why will you see it? I mean,
Again,
right.
I can recall again at Phoenix City Hall. Yeah, we attended a program at Phoenix City. Honorable Michael Thomas spoke about the yellow machine. Yeah, but at that program, there was no time to ask him if that yellow machine was going to be donated to the people of District Number 4. Yeah, so we saw it from a person that he exceeded was Swatipo Dennis.
Okay.
Because yes, she brought a machine again, and after she left, we didn't see the machine no longer. Now So the issue of the vocational school, let our honorable stop, fooling the young people. Yeah, let them stop fooling the young people. Why is true that other people are benefiting? Yeah, which of course I can testify. One or two people they have the skill, but these are all scheming. They are all political scheming. Let them stop scheming the young people and do the actual thing that
But Mr.
people
Kogwe,
need
he
to.
did it and succeeded already. Now he's
Mhm.
in the House of Parliament. And how can we go about doing this?
Come again?
He did it already and succeeded. He aim had been accomplished, and we are saying that they should stop. So he already succeeded. He has 6-year contract.
To continue that,
Yeah,
it is to remind the lawmaker of some of those promises that he gave the people of District Number 4, and also is to educate the people like why the two young gentlemen is doing right now in your studio. And I must commend you for your platform. Yeah, I was just flipping the radio, and when I heard your theme song, your developmental giving access to NGOs and local people to talk about development. This how I stop and tune into the radio and I listen to the conversation. It's all about what? It's educating our people, educating
definitely.
most of
That's
the
what
young
the
people.
platform is for.
Yeah, I much appreciate you, and I wish to get your personal contact, my brother. You're doing extremely well. Blaze FM, you got this program is really doing extremely well because we have other people that listen to the radio. We are listening for developmental purposes, not just for playing music. Why is true that music is good for the show, but the kind of discussion is very much important. I want to say thanks to your guest very much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kogwe. It was good having you.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. All right. So, guys, Mr. Laka, we outline most of these points when it comes to the development issues, and we look at the road network. Like I was saying, not only that the roads are not pliable, those things serve as destroy even impair development,
Yeah,
because if the roads are
exactly.
not good, what happens? People will not develop.
Yeah.
One of those things that fast track development has to do with road
Yeah.
network, road
Easy,
connectivity, easy access to
road.
places.
Yeah.
All right. Not only that, they also make transportation to be exorbitant.
Thank
People
you.
already don't have it.
Yeah.
Then the distance that you had to pay $50, now you are paying
$100.
$150.
Yeah. Total breading our
You
people.
understand? So
Total breading.
it's kind of a bad.
The process
You
is
never
chaotic.
realize during the campaign time that you have engineer to advise you not to run campaign during the rainy
Yeah.
season. They said that you ran campaign rainy season. You were elected, you told the people.
Yeah.
But now because you are there, you say my engineer said rainy season I should not touch the road. It is very bad. So I think your colleague talked about Mr. Yasser. We will be looking at the declaration of asset.
Yeah.
Because right now, this is one of the things that will hold our
It's very
public
cardinal.
officials
It's very cardinal. Yeah.
accountable for, to know what they have before going into power, to know what they will have when they're leaving power, so
Exactly.
that as such it will give us accountability and something that we can count on. So how do you guys look at this industry for?
Yeah. With the issue of asset declaration,
Yeah,
like we continue to say, it's one of the important things. Look, being the people representative means that you are the servant of the people, right?
definitely.
So taking matter of authority of that seat, the people must know what you have before entering. Look, there's something we call accountability, and that's one of the issue that I want red flag on a campaign flyer all around the district: accountability, transparency, and other things. Now, the lawmaker has assumed to this office. We have gone 9 months and refused to declare his assets. One thing that actually came to our mind as intellectual group of district number 4 to actually checkmate him now to declare his assets is this. Because as soon as he assumed office as representative of district number 4, this honorable bought himself $75,000 out of car. Immediately after he won the district, he bought himself $75,000 out of car. So moving forward, if we don't know what this young man have, and after the 6th year, what will be the account of the people of district number 4? just coordinate, as you'll be aware, lawmaker just receive another 45,000 each to get vehicle. And which for Honorable Michael Thomas is there. He's one of the
But
lead.
somebody say it's in the law now. That's an entitlement. So
It's-
you cannot hold them for that.
That's one of the things I'm actually angry about. He coming from the background of that of the House of Parliament, and two is Anthony Allo. He understands all of those doctrine, right? And you know, look, district number 4 people are not people to temper with. District number 4 historically now, if you look at data, is the most populated district in the Republic of Liberia.
So let's go to Mr. Jerry Yasia. The issue of declaration, asset declaration by the lawmaker. How do you see that? Had there been any call to this lawmaker, either telephone call or in person or through a written communication? That oh yes, Honorable Thomas, this is one of those things that we holding the public officials into this country accountable for the asset. Has that been done at any time in District 4?
Asset declaration
Yeah.
is a major component of good governance.
Definitely.
If we say we want to move Liberia forward, if we say we have transparency and accountability on our flyers as one of the pointers of our campaign or campaign messages, why should we have this from the people? That is why I say in my explanation, the people are the employer of these people. So you are accountable to the people. It is important that we know your asset. We are talking about moving Liberia forward. We cannot move Liberia forward. You are aware, as an investigative journalist, you are aware of what is happening in this country, across the entire country. Corruption is all over the place. How do we tackle corruption head on? It begins with us declaring our assets. But then if you have a lawmaker, somebody who's supposed to be making law, and have the intricacies about lawmaking,
And who also is Anthony Allo.
and is an attorney at law, but then he say he cannot declare the asset. It is
But that
just-
made known to the young people or the citizens of District 4 that look, I cannot declare my
for the
asset.
fact that you took over and we are in the 9 months and you are not
But
declared.
what you guys think would be the
and you
brain
saw the
behind that?
report.
The
Didn't you see
reason,
the report? You saw the report from the LSCC.
of course,
The
yes.
report came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brother did not declare. So we are not to pamper him. He did not declare.
But what you think would be the reason that Honorable Thomas is
Because he want to be corrupt.
He want to be
I will
corrupt
deduce that he want to be corrupt.
because during the campaign
Because
time,
that is the step to inherent corruption. And it's appalling. It is dangerous for our country. So he should declare an asset. You should not be hiding things from the people. The people in a democracy, the people should have a say. You cannot say you are the leader, you are at the echelon of leadership, and then you say you cannot declare your assets. You cannot be transparent. We cannot know why you entering government with. And this is one of the information that the brother just revealed. 75,000 cars.
yeah,
We were
exactly.
just talking
of
about
course.
That is a
Amin
clear
Moda.
manifestation.
All of us here, we just talking about Amin Moda was right. Not the 6 car,
Yeah.
not the 6,000 car. Our lawmaker intention number 4, just to owe above for the 75,000 car. And I heard you talking about the 45K. You say it is in the law. Look, law are meant for the people. You cannot have the common man who is a civil servant
Making 150.
make 150. He pay who way to go to
But
work.
those are the same people that said that and made those laws. So what can we do?
But these are some of the things that people like Michael Thomas said they were going to
They are
change.
going to change. So
Then
right now,
why did we even have to replace Swakoko with Michael Thomas? Is this the kind of change we promise our people? Are we in a visual circle of backwardness? It is appalling. And this is what we want to provide enlightenment. And I want to say this, you said it. You are talking about why is it that people keep voting people into office?
Of course.
Look, Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, he said for any society to strive, the enlightenment of the people should be key. And that is why we have started. The people should be enlightened. That is why I said when we're on education, that education does not have substitute. You can't say because I don't have
Not at
education,
all.
I'll live at that this. So, in the context of economy, education is an inelastic commodity. And so, when you open a school and you have baked the people, you have baked them, and you waste them in society, it's
Put them
troubling.
outside.
You put them outside, you have baking. You should give education based on its qualitative nature.
And you see, sometimes in our society, it's pitiful when you see those same people who are like half educated from that institution tend to defend that individual.
Exactly.
And then come to like put into practice what you have learned, you will get nothing from that particular individual.
Exactly. And that
And
is the
it's
subjugation,
troubling,
right?
yeah.
They try to oppress. What the oppressor does, right? The oppressor ensure that those who are at the lower strata of society
Yeah.
to remain there. They continue to oppress them so that they can't go up. One of the reasons that made this country we can move forward is that the people want to keep on in their backward position. Where, for example, when they come around, they give you $20, then you jump you all over the place because $20 is so huge.
Yeah.
This is the condition.
You're not considering how
You-
long will that $20 will last for
I
you.
tell you, after 3 years, you get somebody car. After another 3 years, you get a car.
And some of them don't even go to that constituent. You don't see them anywhere. They just around here.
Go Ghana. They don't do that for lawmakers in Ghana. And Ghana economy is far stronger than ours.
Of course, yes. Even
We
our
are just talking
currency.
about 1 billion. And you want for anybody to take us serious. We have not hit 1 billion as a country in budget.
Not yet.
University of Labua just put up over 2,000 graduates. In other countries, when you put up graduate, it should be a boost for the economy. But how
Obviously.
will it be a boost for the economy when there's no job opportunity? What is Marco Thomas youth empowerment plan? What is the plan? Youth empowerment.
I don't know. Maybe one of you can like correct me.
Why
on
will you
occasion. I
rule-
have not seen his office, a district office yet. What do we have that in district for?
Well, currently, in District 4, one of his district office he have is just right around Nigeria shop.
But that is not office, bro.
This
That
are
is
some
not office.
these are some of
Because
the things we are saying.
when you see that building, nothing shows you that even people sitting there to run a district, even a community,
It-
to
it-
say this is a youth center.
It is
Nothing
a-
there
it
to
is-
show.
It is the man.
It is a
who-
miasma
Nothing there,
and
bro.
shenanigans that we are confronting.
Nothing there.
These are some of the things Mr. Bowman. You understand that this man is not taking the people of District number 4 seriously. You understand that? I think you as I can attest to it that just from seeing that district office right there, right? Send this.
Well, okay, if you are listening to it again, this is Blaze Radio 90.7 and the program Development Insight. We look at developmental issues from all angles, from all walks of life, from the NGO cycle, from organization cycle, from individual, from lawmaker, the rest of it. Any issues that have to do with development, we look at them, discuss them on this platform. We discuss those issues and making interventions within our communities across Liberia. So if you are listening to us again, make your contribution through calling us on 0777 907 907 or 0887 111 107 to be a part of the discussion today. We have Mr. James Labla from District number 4 and Mr. Jerry Yasia from District 4 on our program today, sharing issues of concern from that part of Montserrado County. We know District 4 is one of the most populated districts in Montserrado among the 17 electoral districts. And Soul Clinic, of course, pay host to that particular number.
Yeah.
All right, we have a caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Your name and where joining you from?
So I joined you for the second time. This is Ambassador Bobby Kobo.
Okay.
So there's another information I would like to share with you on this platform as it relates to the office of Honorable Marcus Thomas.
Let's hear that, Mr. Kobe.
Since the resignations of Ambassador Lawrence Deyuga, who was serving as the
You
focal
forgot
point-
person. Yeah, in his office
Yeah, so he ascended as the current youth focal person of
for
Peaceville.
Peaceville. Yeah.
Yes. Up to now, there is no appointment have been made to that office. So the hope of the young people have been that have been crashed because there is no face of the young people currently at the office of Marcus Thomas.
And it's deliberate.
Yeah, so you see, gentlemen, you see, sometimes you have qualified young people in district number 4. I'm not residing in district number 4. Yeah, but I'm a resident of Kansas City. Yeah, and we hold a major event within Kansas City. We
Yes.
having the PNC High School Debate Championship. So
Okay.
you have the thousands of young people. So currently, who representing the young people there? Who advocating for the young people? Or should it be that if you don't think Michael Thomas son during campaign time, that means that position you will not, if you are qualified, you will not hold that position.
And Mr. Kogwe, this is one thing that even some of his staff are involved into, right? They are like almost everything and every time defending whether it's negative or positive.
But what do you expect? Mr.
Whenever you
Bowman?
find young people like talking the right thing, like today, those guys instituted today, they will come in defense always, and they are not taking into consideration that even if the little one they are making cannot still benefit the community or on a larger portion. So it's something that we still got to talk about.
Yes, so I don't know how he's thinking about replacing someone to fill in that gap because it's about the young people. All of
As we speak, already the mess in the U.S.
All right, Mr. Kogwe, thank you for that information. We will still follow that to the letter. Trust me, we'll continue to raise the flag and have people coming here to discuss this issue. So thank you so kindly.
thank you, my brother.
So let us look at the issue of reconciliation because we know during the issue of politics in our country, people are divided. Communities are divided, young people are divided, and on political issues. And sometimes these things will extend to the larger level. In fact, people will not be speaking.
Exactly.
People will not be collaborating to do. And so these things, it really doesn't take us anywhere.
Yeah.
So how do we look at the issue of reconciliation from the angle of district number 4?
Thank you very much, Mr. Bowman.
Yeah, Mr. James, let's start with you.
I must commend him for that as a representative currently for district number 4.
Okay.
When he assumed the position as representative, all of the candidates who contested in the district,
Yeah.
he placed call and sent communication to all of them. I think that program was held to Samuel Duplay campus
Okay.
in the auditorium. So a lot of them went there. He sat with them, he discussed with them, he unified with them. They share common joke like during the campaign time, they hate speeches, they share all the things they like. So some of them, that's how he set out the ad hoc committee. All right. Some of those former representatives, candidates beginning to start working with him like on an on committee basis that it can be other prefer some of that recommendation to him, what the thing that the people need and other stuff like that. So I'm gonna commend him for that. He did that. Some as we speak, some of the former candidates who contested, they are working with him in that lead. But now let look at it on the holistic issue now in district number 4. As you be aware, the district is very much populated. The district is large.
I agree.
Now, so since he took over, he did talk about unifying the people in that, bringing about community elections, right? So that those people will assume all offices, then they are the one be representing the people, recommending to him exactly what the people want for them in a rural block. So as we speak, he did give initial form towards the process. I think it was something around the farm.
How many communities are we talking about?
We're talking roughly about the 32 communities. But specifically
so his
now,
intention is to have election being conducted in all
of the 32 communities, right? Where they will have, all communities will have that chairperson, which of course the people will go stand in line and vote, for the person actually they want for him to be that chairman. That's the quest he was thinking. But as we speak currently in Sokene, the election is currently in Limo, right? Since the election issue started, are going roughly almost 4 months and there's no election held.
Well,
every time.
My understanding is that Sokene now has been divided into segments, not that before.
We got New Kematan now. We got New Kematan now coming where they have their own chairman separate on that side.
Area around the Moses Blana is on our own.
Yeah, they are on our own. Going towards
and Gaza too is on our own.
Yeah.
And even Soto, as I'm aware, Soto is also one as a community. New Guinea.
These are things that are happening due to
Under his
leadership deficit.
administration right now, the community has been divided
Yeah,
into
that's what
bits and
we are
pieces.
saying.
So thank you, Mr. Lavla. This thing is so interesting. So let's hear from Mr. Yasia. You live also in district number 4, and you are aware, you are well knowledgeable about the happenings in district number 4. So when it comes to reconciliation, what is your take about that? Doing under the administration of Honorable Thomas.
Yeah, so like the comrade said, he was emphatic. He said that he did he did a little by calling all of those guys across the table, those who
Okay.
contested, which is good. We welcome that. We clap for him. We say kumaya to him, but we are a little disappointed. When you want to do reconciliation, you should be able to cut across the demography, the geography of the district. But you call few, like you said, and you admitted that our district, in terms of demography and geography, is very strategic
Definitely.
politically.
Yeah.
So you call everybody around the table to have conversation. For example, if there was the young man who supported Swakoko and Swakoko didn't win, but your reconciliation was only with Swakoko, but that young man go with a bitterness.
Of course.
You know, some people
exactly.
overlook the supporters, right? Some of the supporters have that kind of belief system in the people they follow. But you only have reconciliation with Swakoko. You lead a one young man with bitterness. It creates toxicity in the district. It creates problem. And so we are saying, since you have conversation, which is good with stakeholders, have you had a moment where you sat with the young people to say, gentlemen, election is over. We are in the driving seat. Why is the way forward? So that young people can get that perspective and move to women group, move to the men, and do that. We are talking about election in the various communities. We are not high elections because this election will bring about what we call DDC,
District Development Council. Yeah.
District Development Council. And you are aware that I think they put in a budget at 100K, 100,000
Sure.
for each district.
Each district, yeah.
So if we don't have a functioning governance system at the district level, at the community level, where are we? That money will end in the pockets
Yeah, by the law.
of politicians. So these are critical issues about reconciliation.
But what is
So your reconciliation should not be a lip service.
what is the issue that is impeding the issue of reconciliation in the district and the district elections that will bring about the DDC?
One of the key issue now as we speak that we said initially he gave something that about I think I heard 100,000 like brand data, which is
For
very
each community or across the district?
what I heard he gave the election committee they said the election commission he gave them about 100,000.
Which community is that?
So in the community.
Okay.
So and CC4 Comrade CC4 is the head of the National Election Commission on our committee, composed of people that Momo Yene also working with me. But what I understand from there is that the money is very small to help short an election. So as we speak, they postponed this the whole issue about the election from time to now. Almost 3 times that they have postponed this election. So and we've gone now, very now more now in his position, in his administration as a representative. So what did people stand to achieve? So as we speak, district number 4 is banned.
So Mr. Yasa, let's hear you on that because of time. Yeah, we are running out of time.
Why you saying, right?
Yeah.
What made it local leaders very important? All of the people in the district will not have the opportunity, the leverage, to be able to meet Marcus Thomas himself.
Yeah.
But they will be integrated, will be equal consanguinity with the community leader. So once they are equal consanguinity with the community leader, some of the issues affecting them will be channeled to those community leaders.
Exactly.
And obviously it will reach the office.
I agree
of
with
the
you on that.
government.
Yes.
Then we will be able to mitigate, if not eradicate, all of the pressing issues. But if these things are not happening, it is troubling. When you want to be a leader, you got to lead from the front. Don't lead from the back. You got to be incisive and decisive.
So we hope Honorable Tomo is listening, or any member of the office staff are listening to us right now on Development Insight here on Blaze Radio. So, gentlemen, because of time, we are pressing with time. We just had 3 minutes to go. So we start with you, Mr. Lala James. Just give us your parting comment so that we can call it a day. Then from there, we'll go to Mr. Jerry Yassi as well. We hope to see you guys again to discuss more about this issue about district number 4.
Okay. In my closing comment, what we want to say is that we are giving Representative Michael Tomo 3 months.
Okay.
We are giving ultimatum 3
Between now
months.
to December, that's what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one, to declare his asset. If he cannot declare his asset, we are going to issue to amalgamate forces. We have the capacity. We in District 4, we have the capacity. We know the technical know-how to amalgamate people, to gather people together. If he cannot declare his asset, we are giving him a 3-month ultimatum. If he cannot declare his asset, we amalgamate or thousands of people from District number 4 to carry them to the capital building to ensure that this lawmaker keep on the basis of fooling our people. And now he cannot fulfill some of the promises that he ought to do or promise our people. So we want to say thank you for affording all the opportunity today to appear on your program. And
Okay.
we will also be in readiness every time as you call upon us to come on your platform to share some of this information with you while unfolding our district. Thank you very much.
James.
It's a pleasure being here
Mr.
today.
Jared, we give you a minute, please, because of time.
Thank you for the opportunity at Blay FM. And
Sorry, we are not taking call right now. I see a lot of people calling, but we are not taking call because of time. Please.
like we said, we come with honesty, come to the conversation, we come to the discourse with property and decency, integrity as well. And you saw the call. The callers were in affirmation of others what we have said. So we had no business in coming to deceive our people. But politicians who have mastery or con artistry and want to defraud our people and take them into a greater backward position, history has bestowed this obligation on us to come and enlighten and speak to those issues. So it was an absolutely wonderful time being in your studio today. And by the way, you do a very marvelous job here. You guys are doing exceptionally well for our society. We are excited to be here. We look forward to interaction of this nature on another occasion. We are happy to be
Thank
here.
you, Mr. Jerry Yasser and Mr. Jane Lavra. It was good having you guys on Development Inside here on Blaze Radio 90.7. And of course, we'll have more time again to look into district number 4 issues. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I woke up sound and strong and smooth. A lot of